So it looks like they actually have been listening. We got a new update trailer this morning. I'm sure a lot of people have already checked it out. It's a really good trailer. I'm looking forward to the update. We got a bunch of new cars, some new updates, and features to existing businesses. It's going to be expanding the criminal enterprise, as the DLC is called. Hopefully you guys are hyped for it. I'm going to check it out, look at some of the new cars, break down the trailer. We're not going to be looking at everything because I know most of you have probably already seen it. But we're going to be taking a look at the vehicles mainly, some of the features, and just going over everything they're about to add. Finally getting a new version of the Camaro. We got some new Obey vehicles, benefactor vehicles, and one of the main things that stuck out to me is we got the functional dealership location finally after all this time. Been wondering if they're going to be actually expanding to other parts of the map or businesses and buildings that have already existed around the area, similar to what they've been doing with even like the casino and everything like that. Just taking an older building and updating it, making it functional. And that looks like that's what is going to be going on here. They also mentioned the gas prices, which is hilarious. Rockstar always does parody real life situations or current state of things. It seems like they're once again doing that with the whole gas price situation. It seems like we're going to be able to choose if you want to be on the criminal side or join the IAA and do some type of investigation. But obviously, we're here for the cars mainly, sir. Been a long time. I know I've seen it numerous times in the comments, but also myself being a huge fan, I've always wanted a new version of the Camaro in the game, and it looks like we're going to be getting quite a lot of other cars as well, including the ones we already know about. We got the Beklzzz or Gtav coming in, and we got some Obey vehicles. We got the Audi R8 coming in hot. We got some that look like they're going to be mainly for missions with weaponized features or being able to do some of the new Amani tech. Pretty huge thing is Beklzzz is going to be getting some new vehicles, and they said even some of the older vehicles that we've had for a while. As you can see in the trailer, the Sentinel XS, that's going to be getting a wide body, some more modifications. You guys already know some other cars we would prefer to get some more mods if we could, so gonna have to see. You already know I'm going to be dropping videos as soon as possible when it comes out, as well as some new house upgrades and possible new vehicles over here. It seems like we're going to be getting some new ones and some other vehicles that have been around for a while with the new HSW upgrade. It'll be pretty cool to see. We got some other ones that are going to be upgraded. It looked like there was a new rat rod, a crazy off-road version of the BF Weevil or Injection, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then as well as the Sentinel. I actually already moved it in with the other Ubermacht vehicles, but the other Sentinel XS Classic will be also getting some new upgrades. You can see that pretty clearly, so I'm excited to see which other ones that also includes. We do have quite a few that could be good contenders for some new updated mods, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But the new R8 is definitely gonna be a great addition to the garage. I know that one's also been wanted for a while. And then it looked like we're gonna get the Audi e-tron, which I know is gonna have some insane performance, that's for sure. Definitely a lot of people were hoping for like the RS6 or 7, but we'll see. This thing is probably gonna be really good, have some good modifications, so we'll definitely check it out. I know the main one everyone is gonna be going for is that new updated version of the 9F. See what the name is gonna be. Obviously an Obey vehicle, and we're gonna have to make some room for it here in the garage, along with the other new supercar, the Beklzzz. See what that one is end up being called, but looks like obviously the new Gtav, that thing is gonna be fire. We already are expecting some pretty good modifications just from the trailer. You could tell we got new forged carbon fiber, some new modifications to OG vehicles as well as Beklzzz, and it's just gonna be a fun update. You can already tell they put quite a lot of work into this one, so having it seem a little once is usually a good thing. Might mean more than we can normally expect. As far as the properties, we've already got confirmed the new dealership location, which we've been wanting for a long time. I don't know if it's just some type of weird coincidence or if I had some type of weird gut feeling or insight. I happened to take a random picture almost on a whim. I wasn't even going to use it, and the last video or so I used that exact location for the thumbnail pictures. That is going to end up being the new location for whichever dealership that is. I assume it's going to be the same type of style and structure of like the auto shop where car meet location where we can already test drive certain vehicles, but only inside the test track there. So it'll be pretty cool. You could actually probably test drive them on the street, see how that's gonna work, and we'll see what other property locations end up being added, since we already know that one's gonna be updated. It has been a long time since we also got some new properties. I remember each update they would basically add some new type of properties, these stilt houses or apartments, along with all the clothes and guns and everything. So that was just kind of a regular thing, but somewhere along the lines they started not really giving us as much properties and just focus on the business. So it looks like obviously they're going to be focusing heavily on the businesses with this one, but some new properties coming in, so maybe, who knows, we will have to wait and find out. I already have it confirmed, a new location with 26, I believe, new car slots. So that's not the total number of new cars, but has some type of new garage space, or whether that's with the IAA building and some type of purchasable apartment or place to spawn in, store some vehicles. We'll have to wait and see. Definitely drop a like if you do enjoy the videos. We can check out a little bit of the trailer and break it down. Obviously I've been showing some images on screen, and I'm sure, like I said, a lot of people have already checked it out, but just wanted to go ahead and break it down, let you know if you haven't already seen exactly what's coming in or some stuff you might have missed. Really appreciate everybody tuning in, and let's get to the next part. So here we go. We got the Rockstar Newswire. Go ahead, make it full screen. We got the Criminal Enterprise DLC coming to GTA July 26th, not too far off. Bunch of new updates on here. I'm not going to go over everything, but it has a lot to do with the businesses, which is really cool, and has a lot of good features, as well as the solo lobbies, being able to do cell missions and all that stuff. Main thing we're here for is the brand new vehicles and all the new updates. We're going to be getting to those, so we are going to be getting a lot of new stuff to come with the HSW upgrades. Like I mentioned, some OG vehicles getting some upgrades at the Benny's shop, which is awesome to hear about. We haven't got any new upgrades to Benny's vehicles in a long time, as well as some nerfs and buffs to other things like the Mark II and some race payouts. We're going to be having higher payouts for submissions, and we also didn't think we were going to be getting some updates to any other heists besides maybe the original ones, but it looks like we're also getting the Doomsday heist with bigger payouts, so hopefully that could be somewhere around the level of KO Perico. We'll see, but other improvements as well. Like I said, the Mark II homing missiles are going to be nerfed down a little bit, make them less effective, which is kind of funny now that we could do the cell missions and everything that those certain people are trying to get away from the oppressors. Now they could just do it in solo sessions anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. But in general, the Mark II is going to be less effective. Got some new missions. This is the one with the IAA paper trail, and we're going to be working with the Duggins again, same people from the Dime Casino heist, nightclubs, gun runners, bikers. You guys can obviously check it out. I'll link it down below. Executives and all those other businesses. Criminal Enterprise is going to be a pretty big update, and it looks like going to be having a lot of good features, as well as being able to actually access your snacks and armor a little easier, because it is kind of inconvenient if you're being shot at or driving, trying to refill your armor or things like that. But the main thing here, we're just going to kind of skim through the video, check it out. It's in 4K too, which is pretty good. Nice crispy looking stuff. So obviously we can see here, first and foremost, got one new vehicle here, and then we also got the Benny's version of the Sentinel XS. So it looks like we got a wide body on it, and you can tell by the wheels too. Probably going to be getting a lot more modifications on that one, and I'm excited to see which other cars that includes. Traffic in LA as always. But the main thing we're here for, the new vehicles that we have not really checked out. So as you can see right there, quite a few in that short clip. We'll go back. The new dealership, Luxury Autos, is going to be open on Portola Drive. That looks awesome. We got first little glimpse at the Turismo, which obviously has some more modifications on there, and then as well as the new Obey or Audi e-tron. I know this thing's gonna be quick. Got the new off-road truck, also the Class A, so Chevy. And not sure again about that vehicle back there, but it looks like another possible new vehicle. We'll have to see. Some high action visuals from the missions. And here we have a first look at the Audi R8, which is gonna be huge. Love this thing. I actually could see a little bit. It looks like 10F. Okay. That's gonna be the name right there. I just noticed it. Instead of the 9F, we got the 10F, and then now the new Gtav looks good in green, and the benefactor right here. Got a look at the front of it. As you can see, did keep it pretty similar to the actual vehicle in real life. And then the Gtav in green looking good. Already kind of seen the front of that one. Like I mentioned, we're going to be getting some new mods, forged carbon fiber for that one. We'll have to see if it's just for that vehicle. Also for the Bikers update, it looks like they're going to be getting similar functions to the auto shop. We're going to have customers coming in, but this time for bikes. Here we got the rat rod version almost of the Weevil or injection. It does look more like the Weevil to me. Probably an Imani Tech, I would assume. I think it's going to be the Weevil and the bike. It looked like are getting like the Imani technology. Maybe guns, obviously new upgrades. This thing looks crazy. Full off-road version. Looking good. Got the drone scene I was mentioning. We'll see if that is like a scouting mission or a setup mission. Not sure what that is about. Just had one of these drones out at the beach meet we posted. And then this part right here I want to talk about. Cayo Perico. Looks like we're going to be getting some new missions or races, it might seem, to the islands. I'm excited to see if we get ways to teleport over there, maybe do some missions, or if it is just a race, we'll probably just spawn there, do the race, and then go back to the main island. Would be cool to have a way we could actually just go over there without having to do the whole heist. All the new trucks here looking cool. We're definitely going to check those out. In the main event here, we got the Camaro Z01, the one everybody has been waiting for so long, including me. I'm excited to check it out, and I'm hoping that it has pretty good performance. Obviously they're running from the FIB here. Maybe it'll be one of the escape vehicles. I'm not sure if this is one of the missions. Got a red one back here looking good. I am super hyped for this one. I know you guys are too. I already know we'll be getting it as soon as possible, and I'll be bringing videos to you. Got to make some room in the garage for it. Definitely a fire vehicle we've been wanting for a long time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this little breakdown, checking out all the new stuff, and I'll catch you on July 26th for the new update. I'll catch you online. Maybe we'll run some missions. Obviously, I'm gonna be posting some other videos. Until then, for now, thank you guys for checking this one out, and I'll catch you later. Peace.